Hi, everyone. Welcome to Mini Scroll, the daily internet culture podcast bringing you the biggest stories from social media, the creator economy, and the digital space every Monday to Thursday. I'm your host, Lauren Meisner, the founder of the youth digital media brand Centennial World. Welcome back to Mini Scroll, everyone. Before I start, I just wanted to say that to my US listeners, I know there are a lot of you. I am so sorry from the bottom of my heart how the election turned out yesterday. There's nothing else that anyone can say. There's nothing that I can say, and I recognize that. So just know I am coming from such a place of empathy. I'm so sorry how this turned out. I'm thinking of you. I can't imagine how you must feel today, how heavy today must feel. So just know I'm so sorry. But let's just get straight into the stories. As you can imagine, it was slim pickings today. Everything online is just about the election, but I still found 3 things to talk to you guys about today. 3 things that are trending online. Okay. So, of course, first we needed to talk about Dave Portnoy and Josh Richards releasing their Zach Bryan diss track and how some people are thinking that it's like low-key exposing Brianna Chicken Fry's lies, quote unquote. So Dave and Josh released The Smallest Man last night, and honestly, it is really funny and it's kind of a good song. It's like so campy, it's like ridiculous, but because everyone hates Zach Bryan right now, just like as a person, I know people still love his music, but like the general sentiment online is like anti Zach Bryan right now. They hate him more than they hate Dave Portnoy, at least in this existing moment. And so the internet is loving the song. The main takeaways from this diss track, and unfortunately, I can't play any of it. So basically, what happened was it went up on YouTube and Spotify, and almost immediately the songs were removed for copyright infringement because they had a clip. They used like the music to the song 28, which I think is a song that Zach wrote about Brianna on his most recent album. So yeah, they used like a backtrack, like melody. I'm not a music person. I don't know what that's called. The instrumental, and then they sang over it, chorus from that song. And yeah, it was flagged for copyright. Although I did just see that the song will be put back up on YouTube and Spotify tonight, I think it was. So I don't know if they've like re-recorded or they've purchased the rights to sample it. I'm not really sure, but we will see, I guess. But anyway, so I can't play any of it in here for you guys, unfortunately. But the main takeaways from this diss track. First, Zach Bryan did seemingly have an STD before or around the same time that he started dating Brianna. They also said in the song that Zach tried to split up Brie and Grace's friendship. And I do believe this. I feel like maybe it wasn't like not intentional, but like Brie got really swept up in her relationship with Zach Bryan, and it seemed to put a big rift, between her and Grace. So yeah, they sang about that. They also sang about how he was too drunk to play at the Noah Kahan concert back in July at Fenway Park. So this was like the big revelation because I think there was a blind item that came out. And Noah Kahan said on stage, like, I was supposed to have a special guest, but it didn't work out. And then there was a blind item that came out that was basically like, it was supposed to be Zach Bryan, but he got too drunk. He was getting like rowdy. And I think he got in a fight with like security or something. And Brianna was at that concert. So then on BFFs later that week, when Dave and Josh asked her about it, she was like, no, Zach wasn't even there. And basically like, defended him and said like, no, that is just like a rumor. But they sang about this in this song. So people are kind of like, oh, Brianna was lying. I guess technically it's a lie, but I wouldn't consider that like a lie. I would consider it her defending her partner in an embarrassing moment. You're not going to put your partner's issues on blast on such a public platform. I think that's completely normal that if it was a lie, like if Zach was actually supposed to play that concert and did get too drunk, I think it's normal that she claimed that was not true and, was defending him. I actually think that's fine. And they also kept making jabs at his height, his appearance. They said he has Lego hair and that he looks like Boss Baby. I don't know. It was actually pretty savage, but it was also really funny. And Brianna, interestingly, confirmed in an Instagram comment that Zach blocked all of the BFFs podcast crew, including her, before its release. So that is the Zach Bryan diss track. And watching Dave Portnoy, who I believe is pushing 50, like perform in a diss track music video was kind of everything. So I hope they do get it back up on YouTube so you guys can also see it. All right, the next story that I have for you guys. So Jason Kelce has now addressed the phone throwing incident in defense of Taylor Swift and his brother Travis Kelce. I didn't talk about this yesterday or the day before, but basically a few days ago, a video started circulating of Jason Kelce, who was, a football player, brother to Travis Kelce, who is boyfriend to Taylor Swift. He was reacting to a fan who insulted his brother's relationship with Taylor Swift. So this fan said to him, "How does it feel that your brother is a F slur for dating Taylor Swift?" And then Jason grabbed the man's phone and slammed it to the ground and said, "Who's the F slur now?" But using the word, right? So this was actually kind of shocking. I think at first there wasn't a lot of people reporting on the fact that he also used that word. People were like, "Oh, he's defending his brother. He's defending Taylor Swift. He's defending the use of that word." No, he used that word too, fully in a fit of rage in this instance. So on Monday, he was commentating on, I don't know, some football game, and he addressed it. He said, "I'm not happy with anything that took place. I'm not proud of it. In a heated moment, I chose to greet hate with hate, and I just don't think that's a productive thing. I really don't. I don't think that it leads to discourse, and it's the right way to go about things. In that moment, I fell down to a level that I shouldn't have." I think while, it was perceived as him defending his brother, defending Taylor, defending their relationship. I would argue, given his reaction, it felt more like he was defending his manhood than he was defending his brother. I think he was so angry that he was called that word, and I think it triggered something, some homophobic side in him, and I feel like he felt like his manhood was being questioned. And I think that's why he did that. And I think that's why he used that word. And I don't really buy that it was him just defending his brother. Swifties don't come for me. Okay. The last story that I have for you guys, I just wanted to quickly touch on the Made It Out Alive TikTok trend. It's a really wholesome trend to end the week. And I feel like it's just the good vibes that we need to lead us into this weekend. I hope you guys can have a restful offline weekend, and I wanted to end, obviously there'll be a deep dive tomorrow, but I wanted to end this week of mini scroll on a positive note. So this is a wholesome trend. Young women are basically making edits of their triumphs from the year set to the new Gracie Abrams song, "That's So True." So some women are using it for milestones like pregnancy or making it through postpartum, or just big, difficult things like finishing uni, getting through a really tumultuous time, making it through a bad breakup, things like that. And it's really sweet. They're splicing together kind of the beginnings of the hard time and then throughout the year showing how it ends in celebration and triumph. And it's just so wholesome. I watch every single one. I am so captivated by them. And it just shows that there is so much celebration and happiness to be found, even though it doesn't feel like that all the time. And I feel like this is the positive TikTok trend that we need right now, especially for women. So I don't know. It's just so cute, and I wanted to mention it, and I hope some of you guys make one of your own, because I feel like also it's almost like a form of journaling, maybe looking back on your year, which is crazy that we're making end of year wraps already, but it is almost the middle of November. But yeah, it's cute to reflect back. It's kind of, yeah, like I said, it feels kind of like journaling. It's looking back on some hard times and seeing how you've made it out alive. And if you are in that hard time right now, I think watching these compilations might make you feel a little bit inspired, might make you feel a little bit better. I don't know. Or they might make you feel worse. Honestly, when I was in my worst, darkest time, I just got hyper fixated on Jersey Shore Family Vacation. And I watched hours and hours of that show because there are like 100,000 episodes. Like, there's way more episodes of Family Vacation than there are of the regular Jersey Shore, like the original. And I got like hyper fixated on it. And I swear those crazy, drunk, like orange Guidos, Guidettes, who are now all like pushing 40, but still just like living it up. And just, it was like such a comfort to me. They got me through. So either you could watch these Made It Out Alive TikTok trends, or you could just watch Jersey Shore Family Vacation because honestly, I think it will make you feel the same. It will bring you the comfort that you need. Okay, guys, that is it for Mini Scroll today. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you guys take care of yourselves this weekend. Be kind to yourself. I love you guys. There will be a deep dive tomorrow, and I will talk to you guys on Monday. Okay, bye.